Would you love me if I was a worm? No. I wouldn't know you if you were a worm. Stupid. That was a stupid answer. I hate all men. Reasonable. It's a reasonable response to a ridiculous question. Why can't men be normal and just say yes? Why can't you just not ask that question? I think it's a normal answer to say no. It's a crazy question. I think it's normal to say no to that. It's the polite thing to do. How is that rude if I say no? You're asking me the most impossible hypothetical question, and I say no to it. Alright. Would I still love you if you're a worm? Yeah. I would love you if you were a worm. Does that make you feel better? Zero confirmed speciesists? What? I love worms. And I would love you if you were a worm too. Go up. Oh, thank God. I get so salty about the worm thing. Like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you love me if I was a worm? It's me. I'm the worm. But you're not a worm. And you would never be a worm. And if you were a worm, I'd probably never notice you. There might be a worm out there that is super cool and awesome and a really good friend. And I'll never know it because they're a dumb worm. But if it was, why the fuck would I be unlovable? Because how would I know it's you? You're a fucking worm. Its only crime was being small. No, you would know I was the worm. Okay, so if you were in front of me, and like if we were in person and you were like just, I don't know, drinking coffee or something, hanging out, and you fucking just turned into a worm one day, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's a worm now, squish. Like I wouldn't but I'd probably have bigger problems. But would I still love you? Yeah, I'd probably like put you in a jar. You know, like have to like take care of your family, or like tell your family like, hey. Actually, would I tell your family? I'd have to tell somebody. Somebody would have to know that I was there when you got turned into a worm. I can't be the only witness to that. Alright, me and your mom and you, for some reason, are hanging out, and you get turned into a worm in front of both of us. Do I still love you? Or do I still cherish our friendship? Yeah. Put you in a little jar of dirt, give you like a, I don't know, a fucking leaf or something. Give you a couple other worms to hang out with. Put you in give you like a little hat or something so I know which worm is who. Do you know you're the worm though? Or are you just like now worm AI? Legit, all I ask is be taken care of and not abandoned. Yeah, I wouldn't like abandon you. I wouldn't do that to anybody. If you could turn into an insect, what would you want to turn into though? A worm? What are those blue worms? The fucking huge fat ones. Please. You know what I'm talking about? A caterpillar? No. Probably a shrimp? The hell's a shrimp? Blue worms that... what are they fucking... Dragon? What are those lizards that are dragons? Komodo dragon? Dragon lizard. Hornworms. These fucking things. Hornworms. I'd be this. Look at that. Big dope ass blue worm. Maybe that worm that's giving a thumbs up. Look, he's only $10. You can have this today. You can have a bunch of these for $10. Oh, they're not that big. What? No, these aren't the ones. Are these babies? As someone with a worm, I can assure you that you don't. I want to be a worm or a bee, obviously. Yeah, a bee would be dope. You have a worm? What about, like that? Look, look. And then I can turn into a butterfly? What, a moth? Can I get a better picture? Yeah, look at that. That'd be that. Cool green or blue, and then I turn into that cool-ass moth. That'd be me. Shrimp man, I'd be a sea bug. You can't be a crustacean, Gio. They're a bug. Be a real bug. Not a shrimp. All this worm talk, and you're not playing Dr. Worm. Shake my head. Dr. Worm. What's Dr. Worm? Is this a song? Is Beef still here? I don't know. Maybe. She might be worming around. Just worming around down here somewhere. Kind of like me. I'd be worming. This guy is just a big worm. Dude, why am I friends with this guy? I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe you should be a fucking worm. Why don't you go be a worm somewhere else? That's what I'd say to you, actually, if you were a worm in front of me. If you turned into a worm, I'd go, ew, get out of here, worm. Why don't you go be a worm somewhere else? Play Dr. Worm. I'm not playing Dr. Worm. Never contact me again about the worm. Is that because I said, ew, you're a worm, go be a worm somewhere else? Boo, why are we watching this guy? Dude, I can't give you guys everything you want. I can't give you every little thing. I can't give you Dr. Worm, Bug Boy. I had to go into the worm. I had to go into worm territory just now. Now look, now Boo wants Harry Styles, and she wants a special worm hat or something. Play Harry Styles. No. Admit that you don't care about the worm. I do care. Well, you know who doesn't care? This little astronaut. Why can't you just love me as a worm? I just said I'd fucking take your little worm body and put you in a little jar of dirt. Look, I changed my answer from no, I wouldn't care, to sure, I'd put you in a jar of dirt and give you a little hat. Fine, I don't care. Play Satellite by Harry Styles. Imagine this was your job, dude. It'd be fucking crazy. Working on satellites in space. You got a fucking 6-month commute to work every day. Just get home from space. Wife asks you to do the dishes. Come on, just get back from space. Just sit down for a second. I feel like I'm on drugs. I could run a marathon right now. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut right now. I feel like a worm. Look, space is for some people, and then it ain't for other people. I'd go to space. Would you still go to space if you were a worm? Can worms go to space? And I mean, like, can they, like, could I put a worm in my pocket? Do worms need oxygen? Do they have, like, little worm lungs? They don't, right? They don't have, like... Worms don't have, like, organs, right? Do worms have organs? Worms need oxygen? What do you mean? I can't put them in a vacuum? Through their skin. Oh. So you put a worm in a vacuum, they're dead. They have 9 hearts? Huh? Can they live with, like, what's the minimum amount of hearts they can live with? That 9? That's insane. I didn't know that. Do they actually? And some people are rotten with just 1. Imagine a rotten worm. A very mean-hearted worm. 9 of them that are bad. Hammerhead worms are crazy. They need all 9? Jesus Christ. That sucks. What's the, This might have been an alien that I that I saw in a movie once. What, isn't there something that has 2 stomachs? Hammerhead worms regenerate any part of their body split from them, and the split piece turns into one too? What? It's like a video game monster. Remember when I studied zoology? I remember that. Remember you told me about that. Cows have 4 stomachs? Is that what it was? What the fuck? Cows have 4? For what? All they eat is fucking like grass. Or 4 chambers, basically the same thing. Okay. There are a lot of animals with more than 1 stomach. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. To digest the grass, it's a difficult thing to digest. So they need 4 stomachs for that? They need 4 stomachs? Dude, I bet I could digest some grass. Fuck. With my 1 stomach. Are human stomachs like overpowered? Like, if you put a human stomach into a fucking cow, would it just like digest it? Dogs don't have 2. Don't say that. I know, I'm not that dumb. Camels and kangaroos have 2. Maybe bad camels have 3. Alligators have 2. 2 what? Stomachs or hearts? Stomachs, I'm guessing? I might boogie with it. Yeah. Yeah. Open the door. Yeah. Go on. Yeah. Nice. Getting 2 migraines from this combo. It's pretty cool though. I didn't know that. What animals have a lot of hearts? Octopuses have... Octopod have 3 hearts. Why do you call them octopods? Plural? The plural is for octopus is octopod? Plural, the correct way. I told you this. I don't fucking remember that. You told me that. Why would I ever remember that? Why would I ever remember that? And you're saying it wrong? What? Octopod. Because I listen to everything you say? What? Oh, so I should listen to everything you say about octopods? Octopi. She typed octopod. What? Huh? Octopode?
It's octopode.
Octopode. Oh. Octopode. Octopode. I just phonetically sounded it out for this man. Octopode. That's a dope name. Pearl is deaf pie. Or am I tripping? Yeah, what is octopi? I've heard that. Octopode. It's Greek. What? Octopi is Greek? But what's an wait, so octopi is just like everyone says that wrong? So did you know that when a mouse is inside, it's considered a rat? And if a rat goes outside, it's now a mouse? That can't be right. Rats are rats. Meese are mice. That's not real, is it? He right? I don't believe you guys now. Just because you're right about the octopod doesn't mean you're right about everything. There's no way. Mouses are like what? If I have a pet mouse and bring it outside, he's a rat now? No. Doesn't make sense. Oh my god. This game. This is what it would be like to fucking wake up in a bowl of spaghetti.